G'day kids, Ozzie here. Now just before we get stuck into today's episode, if you haven't seen it already, our merchandise is now live on our website, aussieforkids.com, where you can get all of your favourite Aussie items like the Aussie hat, made especially for kids' heads, or the mini replica Aussie tee. How cool is that? All for our mini Aussie fans. And if you love Aussie that much, you can even get 3 things in a combo: a hat, a shirt, and a sweatband, all on our website. But one of my favourite items is this one, the Aussie socks, with this little touch here. Stay keen, kids, as always. Available right now on our website, aussieforkids.com. In the meantime, kids, enjoy this episode and stay keen.
Ozzie, 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 oi! Ozzie is a friend of yours and he's a friend of mine.
G'day Ozzie. G'day Ozzie. G'day Ozzie. G'day Ozzie. G'day Ozzie. G'day.
G'day kids, Ozzie here. Today we're going to learn how to skydive. That's right, we're going to learn how to fly. We're not jumping out of a plane. Today we've come along to a place called iFly and we're going to learn how to skydive indoors. Kids, this is going to be so much fun. So let's get inside and see how it all works. Let's go. So kids, I'm going to go into this special room here and I'm going to meet my instructor for today, and she's going to teach me all the safety things I need to know so that I can fly safely here at iFly.
First thing we're going to do is just watch a short video, so you can just take a seat on one of the benches. I'll pop this on.
Sweet as, Donnie, I'm pumped. Let's get stuck in, shall we?
Sounds good.
Let's go. Alright, I think I'm ready to go. I've got my safety goggles on, I've got my helmet on, I've got my earplugs under here, and I've got my special flying suit. So I'm ready to go now. Let's get into the flight chamber and get started. so much fun. And the more time you spend in there, the more comfortable you get.
Anyways, bro, that's epic. So good.
Thank you so much for my lesson. I think I might be a little bit addicted, and I reckon you probably see me back here. But I just want to talk through some of the technical things. So there's a lot of wind and a lot of noise going on in there. How does it all actually work?
So there's actually 4 fans at the top, like on the roof sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then they push the wind down and around the side of the building. And then there's some like vents at the bottom that redirect the air. And then it gets kind of compressed into the main section that we fly in. And then so that's the strongest sort of wind that we have. And then it diffuses up to the top. And then goes back through some vents to redirect it, and then back through the fans, and then it just recirculates like that.
Wow, okay. So for the kids at home, it's just giant fans. They push a lot of air up, and that's what helps you float.
Yeah.
And how fast does that air go?
So we change the wind speed for each person.
Right.
Yeah. So you know, we measure the wind speed on the percentage that the motors are running at.
Okay.
So a smaller person could fly at around 50% of the capacity, and then we can go all the way up to 100.
Okay, and what's 100?
100% would probably be in around like the 350 kilometers an hour.
350 k's an hour.
Yeah.
That's stronger than a cyclone, isn't it?
I'd say.
That's crazy, and you guys are flying in it.
Yeah.
Okay kids, so I've got one of our superstar flyers here. This is James.
Hello.
Hey, nice to meet you, mate.
Nice to meet you too.
Now, I saw you in there doing
Yeah.
some pretty epic tricks with the instructor.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing this?
So I've been doing indoor skydiving for about 4 to 5 years.
4 to 5
Yeah.
years, and you're that good already.
Yeah.
Must be
Yeah.
pretty good to.
Oh, it is fun, yeah.
Must be good to be able to match it with one of the instructors that works here.
Yeah, it is fun flying with the instructors.
Yeah, awesome. Now, how did you get into it?
So my cousin officially, she did a tandem skydive, so I wanted to do it, and Mum said no. So she took me here, so then I got hooked.
You guys are brother and sister, yeah?
Yes, yes we are.
And how did you get into it?
We just came down one night for a family night. The whole family came down. We decided that we liked it, so we kept doing it, and now we're here.
What a great sport. Now, I saw you guys doing some pretty amazing tricks in there before, but what's your favourite?
Probably surfing.
You surfing in there, but there's no water. How do you surf in there?
I'll show you.
I can't wait to see that. Check it out. That is cool. I've got another one of our flyers here. This is Patrick. Now, Patrick,
Yeah.
how old are you, mate?
I'm 16.
16.
Yeah.
And how long have you been doing this for?
I've been doing this about 7 years.
7 years.
Yeah.
Wow. And how did it start?
So it was just a little birthday present back in 2014, you know, got hooked since.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, little birthday present.
Yeah.
Came down for one fly, and here you are. Do you know how many flyers you've had? How many hours you've had in there? Can you?
I'd say over 50 hours.
50 hours. That's a lot of time in the flight chamber. Yeah. And it shows though, because I saw some of the tricks you're doing. They're pretty epic.
Yeah.
Yeah. But hey, I just want to ask you about this epic super.
Oh, yeah?
Talk me through this. What's the dragon and the what have you got written on the back? Fly
Oh,
boy?
yeah, Flyboy. So that's the name my dad calls me, is
Nice.
Flyboy.
Nice.
And the dragon, originally it was just my helmet that had the dragon on it, and we decided, you know what, go full suit.
Absolutely. I love it.
Yeah.
And is that ripping out the
Oh,
Australian
yeah?
flag?
Australian flag, and on the leg too. And tail wraps around the leg.
Patriotic.
Yeah,
I love it. Thanks for the chat, dude.
all good.
Donna, you've got a Guinness Book of Records. What's next for you?
Ooh, well, I'd really like to go to the Olympics because it's going to be in the Olympics
Is it really?
soon. Yeah,
How
yeah,
cool is that?
yeah. So that would be pretty cool. But yeah, it's not going to be for a couple more years, I reckon. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks for having me here today.
My pleasure.
I've learned a lot. Hopefully the kids at home have been inspired to come and give it a crack, and you can do that from the age of 3.
Yes.
Which is awesome. So kids at home watching, if you'd like to have a turn of flying, then come along to iFly, meet someone like Donnie. She'll take you through the instructions, and before you know it, you could have Guinness Book of Records. You could be on your way to the Olympics, who knows. But hope you've had lots of fun watching today, kids. We'll see you on the next video, and until then, stay keen. Hey kids, did you have lots of fun today watching Ozzie? I hope so. Did you know that we've got a heap of Ozzie episodes on our YouTube channel? If you haven't already, go back and have a scroll through. I reckon you'll find some others that you absolutely love. And while you're there, why don't you hit subscribe? That way you won't miss out on any of our new videos that we bring out. We'll see you again soon, kids. Until then, stay keen.
Ozzie, 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 oi! Ozzie is a friend of yours and he's a friend of mine.
G'day, Ozzie. G'day, Ozzie. G'day, Ozzie. G'day, Ozzie. G'day, Ozzie.
G'day kids, Ozzie here. Now who loves adventure and ropes and tunnels and zip lines? Well, I certainly do. What about you kids?
Yeah!
That's great to hear because we're here at Trees Adventure next to the Gross River, and this is a high ropes course set so high off the ground in amongst the trees. I'm going to need to be brave so I can get through some of the sections of this course. You guys going to help me be brave?
Yeah!
Are you excited to get stuck in?
Yeah!
Come on kids, let's get started. Safety first, kids. I feel and look safe. So kids, we've all been geared up. Now it's time to meet our 2 instructors that are going to take us through the ropes course today. So Pat,
Good to see you.
yeah,
Ready to
nice
go?
to meet you. And Ash,
Yeah.
thanks for having me here today and
course.
welcoming the kids along.
We're gonna have a good time.
So we're all geared up.
Yep.
What do we need to learn next?
We're gonna head through a bit of training now. So we're gonna head around. You guys are gonna jump over this side here for me. We're gonna see what we're gonna be doing, okay? So I'm gonna head through this course. We're gonna make sure we know what we're doing, and then we'll head over and we'll have a climb. Is that okay? Easy. Okay, now grabbing these carabiners just here. Those ones are gonna come over your head, just over the top. One of those is gonna be unlocked, one of them's gonna be locked. Now,
That looks fun. So kids, Pat's just taken us through the whole safety procedure and he's shown us how to use these carabiners to lock ourselves onto the cable to make sure that we're safe. Because of course, kids, safety first as always. And when we're up in amongst the trees, a couple of meters off the ground, we want to make sure that we're safe. So now that we've learnt it, we're going to come over and practice it ourselves so that we know how to do it when we're up there. So let's go and give it a go. And how fun is that? So we've got 4 very brave and very excited kids. I've got to say that I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm sure with the help of the 4 kids that we'll all be okay. We can help each other up there when things get a little bit nervous and get a little bit scared, which is absolutely fine. When you're doing something new, it's okay to get nervous and a little bit scared, isn't it? But we know through all that training that we're going to be safe. We're not going to fall. If we do fall, we've got some amazing equipment here that's going to keep us safe. And the main thing is we're just going to have lots of fun up there. So come on kids, let's go. We've got 4 very excited kids, as I said. Will, are you pumped?
Yeah, I'm very pumped.
Are you a bit nervous?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, but you're the bigger kid here, right? You're almost as big as Ozzie. And you've done a bit of climbing before.
Yeah.
So are you going to lead the way? Are you going to show Ozzie and the kids at home how it's done?
Oh, if they want me to.
Yeah. Awesome. Which did you see something on this course that you like the look of?
Yeah, the rock climbing wall up there.
The rock climbing wall over there. So we'll have to find that one. I'm looking forward to seeing that one. Channing, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling very excited.
Very excited. Are you 100% excited?
Yeah.
Yeah? Are you a little bit nervous?
Yeah, teeny bit.
Just a teeny weeny bit. It's okay to be nervous, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fraser, what about you, buddy? You look so pumped.
Pumped.
Just pumped. Super excited? Yeah.
Not even nervous.
Not even nervous. That's incredible. And Lani, what about yourself?
I'm a bit nervous.
Bit nervous? What scares you?
The height.
The height. Yeah. What happens if you fall up there?
You bounce. I climb back onto the rope.
Yeah. What's going to save you?
The harness.
The harness. That's right. We went through all that safety procedure back there, which shows us that everything is nice and safe. This equipment's going to keep us safe, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's okay to be a little bit nervous, a little bit scared, but just know that if you do fall, if you have a little slip, you're not going to fall away to the ground. This harness is going to keep us safe.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pumped. Should we get stuck in?
Yeah.
Should we? Yeah, let's do it. What is your number 1 piece of advice that you give to the little kids here and those kids at home that want to come and give this a try?
I would say just keep going. If you stop and freak out, it's okay, but just 1 foot in front of the other and you'll get through it. Is that okay?
Nice.
I think so.
I like
Cool.
it.
Alrighty.
Good job, Lani. Lani's off. He's away. Look at it go. Well, look, I'm feeling fairly confident on these small ones. It's not a long way off the ground, so I'm excited. I'm just really, really pumped. I know that I'm going to get a whole lot more nervous when we get all the way up there. Have you seen how high this thing is? These trees are massive, and those cables and those platforms are a long way up, so I can tell that I'm going to be a whole lot more nervous, a bit more scared when I'm up there. But down here I'm okay. Just step around it, mate. Don't let it push you over. You show it who's what. Just like that. Keep going over here. Yeah, good boy. Yeah, Channing! Woo! First one down, buddy. Awesome. I think I'm ready to take my first step on this cable and put all my trust in this safety equipment. I don't think it's going to be okay. I made it! Number 1 down. So I've just come across the first one. It was a little bit wobbly, but I made it across okay. Now, these kids are flying ahead of me. Lani's all the way through to almost the end of the course. She's down there below me. Little Fraser, 5 years old, smashing it down there. And Will and Channing are going great guns too. Now, I'm onto the second part of the course. Now, I've just taken my first step and she's a little bit wobbly. So I think I'm gonna need to use my hands on this one, but let's see how we go. One piece of advice, kids, is that you probably shouldn't look down if you're starting to get a little uncomfortable, because it does make it a little bit more scary. So it's good to keep your eyes up and looking straight across to where you want to eventually end up, which is just over there on the next platform. Now, of course, you do need to look down a little bit so that you know where your feet are going, because if you miss these planks, you're going to put your feet on nothing and you're going to slip through. But that's okay. That's what the cables and the carabiners and the harness is for. Oh, this is a wobbly cable. So I'm all strapped in. I've got my pulley, I've got my carabiners all in place. Now I'm ready. One hand above and then one hand on these sections here. That is fun. That's the best part of the course so far. I love that. How'd you go?
Good.
Did we love it?
Yes! I want to do it again!
You want to do more?
I'm doing
Well, unfortunately, that's the end of the day. We're going to go home now.
Let's go.
Should we do some more?
Yeah!
I think they want some more, kids. I want some more. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's do some more. All right, Lani, you ready?
Go, Lani! Yoo-hoo! Yeah, Lani! Yeah, cool. Off he goes. Well, I love the last one, so I reckon I'm going to love this one too. Hands up there, other hand down here. Woohoo! Woohoo! Oh, that's a cross under. Whee! Done. Now kids, my little mate's over here in front of me. I watched Will run across this pretty fast. Let's see if I can do it as quick as him. Let's do it. Tell you what, kids, we're nearly at the end of the second course. This is an incredible way to spend your day. The sun's shining, I'm having an absolute ball. The kids I'm here with are having an absolute ball. And I can tell you, if you come out here to Trees Adventure, I know that you'll have an absolute ball too. It is super fun. Go Channing! Woohoo! Good job, buddy! I can't wait to have my turn now. It looks like so much fun. Woo! So kids, we've just finished our second course. Who loved that? Yeah, me too. So did you know that that was a green course? Because you know the courses go up in difficulty. Yeah. We've done our second green course, but did you realise that that zip line that you came across is actually the end of a black course? Black is the most difficult, so you've just essentially done the end of a black course. Pretty cool, hey?
Yeah.
So is that it? We're finished? You ready to go home?
No!
More?
Yeah!
What colour do we want to go to next?
Blue!
Go do some blue.
Go. Good job, Ozzie.
Oh, thanks, buddy. Crazy, yeah, buddy! Go! Bye, Lonnie! So there you go, kids. We've been through 4 courses. That was absolutely incredible. Pat and Ash, I want to thank you so much for having us here today. You've certainly inspired me to come back and try some of those higher ones. Kids, did you have a ball?
Yeah!
Yeah, I reckon kids at home, if you love watching it, then come along to Trees Adventure, because I'll tell you what, it's even more fun here doing it. We'll see you on the next video, kids. Until then, stay keen. Speaking of keen, what do you say we go up and try another blue one?
Yeah!
Let's go. See you later, kids. Hey kids, did you have lots of fun today watching Ozzie? I hope so. Did you know that we've got a heap of Ozzie episodes on our YouTube channel? If you haven't already, go back and have a scroll through. I reckon you'll find some others that you absolutely love. And while you're there, why don't you hit subscribe? That way you won't miss out on any of our new videos that we bring out. We'll see you again soon, kids. Until then, stay keen. Oh, and by the way, did you happen to find the hidden Ozzie icon in that video? Yeah, make sure you look closely because they're in every single video. That's right. Stay keen, kids.
Ozzie, 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 oi. Ozzie is a friend of yours and he's a friend of mine.
G'day, Ozzie. G'day, Ozzie. G'day, Ozzie. G'day, Ozzie. G'day, Ozzie.
G'day kids, Ozzie here. Now just before we get stuck into today's episode, if you haven't seen it already, our merchandise is now live on our website, aussieforkids.com, where you can get all of your favourite Ozzie items, like the Ozzie hat, made especially for kids' heads, or the mini replica Ozzie tee. How cool is that? All for our mini Ozzie fans. And if you love Ozzie that much, you can even get 3 things in a combo: a hat, a shirt, and a sweatband, all on our website. But one of my favourite items is this one, the Ozzie socks, with this little touch here. Stay keen, kids, as always. Available right now on our website, aussieforkids.com. In the meantime, kids, enjoy this episode and stay keen.
Ozzie, 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 oi. Ozzie is a friend of yours and he's a friend of mine.
G'day, Ozzie. G'day, Ozzie. G'day, Ozzie. G'day, Ozzie. G'day, Ozzie. G'day.
G'day girls.
Yeah, little ladies.
Thanks for coming along.
G'day, Ozzie.
Kate, how are ya?
I'm so good, so fun, so excited to be here.
I'm absolutely pumped. G'day kids at home, Ozzie here. As you can see, I've come out to the countryside and today we're going to learn all about how to ride a motorbike. Kids, I'd like to introduce you to my new friend, Channel 10 motorsports expert and all-round motorbike riding fan. This is Kate Peck.
Hi guys, how you going? I'm like so excited that I'm going to be teaching you today. Ozzie, there's so much to learn about motorcycle riding, but we're going to start with the basics, I reckon.
And who else have you brought?
Oh, I've got my posse. This is Sophia, this is Scarlett, and this is Christy.
Hey
So,
girls.
It's always really cool to, you know, bring some mates, ride with some mates, and tell you what, when you've got a good girl gang, it's even more fun.
It's always really good to learn new things together with friends, isn't it?
Oh, totally. There's no other way to do it.
Fantastic. All right, so Kate, we're going to learn a few things about how to ride a motorbike. Where do we start?
Well, first you need a bike. Ding, tick. Second, you definitely need some safety gear.
Very good.
So Ozzie, you're looking pretty good.
Yep.
Boots,
Got our boots.
pants.
Check.
Got some armour under there to protect your knees.
Yep.
You'll also have armour under your shirt,
Okay.
and maybe a back pad or a chest pad,
Okay.
and maybe some shoulder pads.
Cool.
That's keeping you nice and protected. So you've got your shirt on as well, and then you need some gloves, and the most important thing, you need to protect the noggin with a helmet and some goggles for your eyes.
Fantastic. All right, I think we've all got our safety gear. Now, should we get stuck into learning about the actual bike?
Yes, Ozzie, that's the fun part. Let's check it out.
Let's go.
Ozzie, this is the Husqvarna TE250 TPI.
What a mouthful.
It sure is, but it's heaps of fun.
It's a good looking bike.
That's the point. Okay, so this is a quite important part here. You've got the handlebars.
Yep.
All of the good stuff, lots of controls happen up here. This is the engine.
That's pretty important, I'd imagine, the
Very
engine.
important.
Yep.
So this is one of the foot pegs that you'll have your feet up on, and you can also stand up on the bike as well.
Okay.
Using those, you see they're really grippy, so they'll grip onto your boots.
So you don't slip off.
Exactly.
Cool.
These two levers are very important. These are the brakes. This is your front brake that connects down to this disc down there.
Okay.
This is your back brake, which connects down here to the back disc
Oh,
brake.
very good.
Petrol goes right here.
Okay.
So that's how you fill it up. That's what makes the bike run.
Rock and roll.
This, which we haven't touched on yet, is
Okay.
probably one of the most important parts. This is what is going to make you go really fast or not so fast. So if you have good throttle control, you'll be A-okay.
So that's called a throttle?
Yes, this is the throttle.
And you
So you
twist
turn
it.
it on and it makes a vroom, vroom sound.
Okay. And that's what makes you go.
That's what makes you go.
And what? Whoa.
Whoa, Ozzie. That connects to the exhaust, and that is very hot after the bike has been running.
Good
so
point.
do not touch it.
All right.
Leads back here to the exhaust, which is something you should definitely not touch, as that will be very hot as well.
Fair call. All right, so basically just steer clear of any of these shiny bits,
Yes.
which are likely to get hot after you've been riding the motorbike.
Spot on.
Makes sense to me. All right, so this bike is a whole lot bigger than these couple of bikes over here. Do they have all the same features?
So Ozzie, some of them do and some of them don't. Shall we go and have a look at what we're talking about here? Hi Sophia.
Hi.
What are you riding?
I'm riding a CRF 50th.
Very cool. Now, as you can see, Sophia's does not have a clutch lever.
Yeah, right, okay.
So that means that she can stamp on the gears or pull them up to change gear without having to engage and disengage the engine.
Okay, so it just makes it a whole lot easier when you're learning to ride, is that right?
Exactly. It's good for little people so that they can start to understand throttle control and braking a little bit more simply.
Sounds good to me. So are there any other differences between your bike and these two? Are they the same?
Well, there's one other difference between Scarlett. Scarlett, what are you riding?
A Yamaha PV50.
Oh, very cool as well. So your bike doesn't have any gears, does it? So you basically just get on and ride. So you
that's
don't
cool.
have to worry about pushing up gears, changing gears.
Yep.
It's just get on, know your brakes, here, and then go with the throttle. Easy.
Awesome. So for the kids at home, you'd probably start on a bike like this, right? You just jump on and then you get comfortable just riding and getting used to getting some more speed.
Yes, so when you first start riding, you need to find a bike that you can put your feet down quite comfortably to begin with, which both of these girls can do.
Yeah.
Both of your feet touch the ground, which is perfect. So you feel very comfortable, very safe, and you can support the bike when you're feeling a little bit off. You've always got your feet that can plant stable on the ground.
Very good. All right, so I reckon we've covered off so many features of these bikes. I'm super keen to jump on my bright yellow one over there and actually learn how to ride it.
Oh yes, let's do it, Ozzie. What do you say, girls?
Yeah.
Yeah!
Go girls, let's get stuck in. All right, so safety first, kids. I'm gonna put my helmet on. And I'm gonna do it up before I put my gloves on.
That looks pretty comfortable.
Very good. So next step, gloves.
Yep. Pop your gloves on. Protect your little fingers.
All right. Got the
All
gloves
right,
on.
great. It's time to start her up.
All right.
You started it up now, Ozzie.
Yep.
Good work. What you want to do, you've got the clutch in, which is great. You know where your front brake is, just in case anything goes wrong. You've got your throttle here. So because you're on a bit more of an advanced bike, you've got the clutch. You want to slowly release the clutch as you give it some throttle. And you just feel when it starts that gripping point. Yeah. Hey!
So how did I go?
Oh, well done, Ozzie. That looked like fun.
Thank you, so much fun.
Okay, I tell you what you did really well is you kept your eyes up, because where you put your eyes is where you're going to go. Right. So if you put your eyes that direction down there, it's where you're going to go, into the ground. Not good.
Nah.
So as long as you keep your eyes where you want to go, that's where you go. And that's what you did. You went straight ahead, turned around, came around, had a good time.
Oh, it was so much fun. I'm pretty keen to do some more riding.
Oh, I think we should.
Should we get the girls involved as well?
Oh, what a good idea. Come on, girls.
Go,
Let's
girls.
Go for a ride.
So there you go, kids. We've been out here having so much fun learning how to ride motorbikes. Kate, thank you so much for teaching us everything we know.
Oh, no worries, Ozzie. I had the best time, and I think the girls did too. They're amazing riders.
Aren't they great little riders? Kids, just like anything you're starting out, it takes a lot of patience, a lot of practice, and you just got to stick at it. So grab yourself a bike and get out there and have lots of fun. Kids, we'll see you on the next video, and until then, stay keen. If you haven't already, make sure you get a grown-up to help you hit that subscribe button. That way you won't miss out on any of the new and exciting videos that we put out. Speaking of new and exciting, if there's a video that you'd love to see Ozzie do, make sure you send us a message on our socials, on Facebook or Instagram at Ozzie for Kids. We'll see you again soon, kids. And until then, stay keen. Oh, and by the way, did you happen to find the hidden Ozzie icon in that video? Yeah, make sure you look closely because they're in every single video. That's right. Stay keen, kids.
Ozzie, 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 oi! Ozzie is a friend of yours and he's a friend of mine.
G'day, Ozzie. G'day, Ozzie. G'day, Ozzie. G'day, Ozzie.
G'day kids, Ozzie here. Today we've come down to the beach and we're going to learn all about how to surf. But because Ozzie doesn't really know how to surf, I brought a friend so she can teach me. But it's not just anyone. I thought, if I'm going to learn how to surf, I may as well learn from one of the best in the world, as in the whole world. She's been ranked as high as #1 in the world, and I'm pretty proud to say she's a fellow Aussie. Kids, I'd like to introduce you to Ozzie's new friend, Sally Fitzgibbons.
G'day, Ozzie. It's an honour to be here to help.
So stoked to have you on board, and thanks so much for coming along to teach Ozzie how to surf. So I've also brought along two little friends, two little grommies, to help me learn how to surf today. Over here we have Lani.
Hi, Ozzie. Hi, Sally.
Hi, Lani.
And we have Channing.
Hi, Ozzie. Hi, Sally.
Yeah, Jenny.
Thanks for coming, kids. It's always more fun to learn new things with mates, and especially when you're learning to surf, because it's good to look out for each other and keep each other safe when you're out there in the waves. So kids, Sel's going to teach me and you all the basics of surfing and what we need to get out there in the waves. So Sel, I brought my board. Is there anything else I need?
That's a good start, Ozzie, but you're missing something.
What's that?
Your wetsuit.
Oh, I better grab my wetsuit. What do you reckon, Sel?
What do you think, Ozzie?
I like your hat.
We're ready to rock and roll.
All right, so let's get stuck in. Talk to me about the board you've got there.
Equipment. So, this is my performance board, Ozzie.
It's a very nice looking board, Sel. Why don't you take us for a tour through the different parts?
I'd love to. So the basics, we've got the nose of the board, we have the top or the deck, we have the rails of the board, and they run all the way down, and then this is our tail right here. And then we need to be able to stick to the board, right? So we have our grip pad. This one right here is our grip pad, and this is the wax.
Cool, so that's what we put our feet onto, and that helps us stop slipping off, is that right?
That's correct, and you'll move your feet all the way up and down the board on any given occasion.
Very cool. And what's on the other side of the board?
There we go, this is the bottom of the deck, and subtly it has little scoops in it, and then we have our fins.
They're pretty cool, and did you choose them because they're pink?
I did design these ones, and yeah, the Sally Fitzgibbons model, I think they do go faster because they're hot pink.
Very good. So I've got my surfboard, but it looks a little bit different to yours. It's a whole lot taller and a whole lot thicker. Can you tell me why?
Different boards for different occasions. So we're going to be learning today, Ozzie, and this is the best board to learn on. It's called a longboard, and we have a nice little carry strap. You have your leg rope, and then you two have your fins on the back.
Very good.
Bit of wax to stick to the board, and you're ready to go.
Okay, so a beginner can't learn on a surfboard like this.
It's going to be very challenging on this board. You want the extra foam, and that'll help you sit above the water, and then you'll be able to paddle with ease and ride those waves.
Super cool. Well, I'm pretty excited, so can we just hit the water now, or?
Whoa, we got a few more things to learn.
Oh, okay. Talk us through it.
Okay, let's do it. We can practice right here on the beach. So we're going to put our boards on the sand.
Okay.
And then we're going to get comfy. We're going to lay down and we're going to practice how to paddle.
On the board here?
That's it, on the sand.
On the sand.
All right, so you got to use your imagination.
Jump on your boards too.
And then imagination is key. So we're actually out on the water now. We've teleported and we're going to learn to paddle. So we put one arm, stretch it out in front, and one arm is back near our chest. And then we're going to switch. And switch. And we're going to keep our head up and our chest up so we can keep an eye on the waves as they're coming towards us. And then that's just going to go at different speeds. Can you paddle fast? That's it. You just move your arms faster. Can you paddle slow? And that's all there is to it.
All right. So we know how to paddle. What else do we need to do? Or is this all I need to know to get out there and start surfing?
Paddling is a big part of the game, Ozzie, so we're going to be doing a lot of it. It's going to be great for our fitness, but we want to ride some waves, don't we?
Oh, absolutely. Who wants to ride some waves, kids? I know I do. So, Sal, you've taught myself and the kids how to paddle, but can you show us how to stand up on one of these things so we can actually surf?
Oh, this is the best part. So you got to imagine the wave coming and it's going to pick up speed, and for the first few waves, you might just be riding on your belly, and you slowly get used to it, and then comes the pop-up, and that's the best part. You got to be like as fast as a ninja. So you get like the speed, and then it comes, and then you press up, and then you pop to your feet, and you stay really low, and you bend the knees, and then wherever your arms and your head's looking, that's where you're going to go.
Sounds pretty cool to me. So let's break that down. So we're going to press up, then we're going to, like a ninja, said Sal, pop up, and we're going to bend at the knees, nod at our back.
Yep.
And whenever our eyes and our hands are looking and pointing, that's where we're going to go.
And we can use these arms for stability as well, and then nice and outstretched, and then that's where we're going to go. We've got to remember, Ozzie, the water is moving, so it's going to feel a little bit like this, you know, when we're learning, and you can practice this at home.
Yeah, you could probably just practice this on the ground at home, right?
You can.
Not necessarily on your surfboard.
If you're in your lounge room, you can get a cardboard cutout, or on your bed's a little bit unstable, and you practice jumping up like a ninja.
I like it. So let's just go through that again. Kids, are you ready? Yeah. So we're going to push up, and then we're going to jump up straight into a 2-foot Tony, like a ninja. And we're going to bend at the knees, not in the back, point the arm and the eyes, and that's where we're going to go. That sounds pretty good, Sal.
And things that can help assist this process is definitely maybe you could be at home and balance on one foot.
Oh, cool. That's a good trick.
Can you balance on one foot?
I can.
And then you can balance on one foot with your eyes closed.
Oh.
And it gets a little trickier.
It
You
does.
can do all these things at home, and you can do the classic. You can be at home, kids, and you can do your push-ups.
Kids, can you do some
They're
push-ups?
going to help with your pop-up. Just like that. So great for a warm-up, Ozzie, and great for developing their strength to be able to pop up lightning fast.
Like a ninja. Are we ready to hit the water?
We're just about to hit the water, Ozzie, and while we're checking the conditions, seeing where the safe place is, me and Lani are going to wax our boards. So you can show
Waxing
them how
the
it's
board.
done, Lani. Just going to do circle motions,
Channing, you want to do yours?
and we just want to stick our feet to the board. So we do this before we go out in the waves.
Of course.
So Ozzie, while we're checking the waves, we've got to finally just wax up our boards.
Wax on.
Do those wax on, wax off. And yeah, nice circle motions, just like Lani's doing. And then our feet will stick to our board, we'll be good to go.
Okay, Sal, you've taught us how to paddle, you've taught us how to pop up and stand, and what we need to do to stay straight on the wave. Now, can we please go out there and start surfing?
We're nearly there, Ozzie. One more thing.
What else do we need to
One
know?
of the most important ones is our surf safety.
Safety first, of course.
So number one is definitely surfing with mum, dad, or a friend.
Okay.
And someone to watch you at all times.
Right.
And I think important to know where you enter the water and where they're standing, they're the landmarks. So let's just make sure we don't get whipped up and down the beach or off out of sight. So we're going to try and stay right in front of them. So after waves, we're just looking in and making sure, yep, that's where I started.
Cool, I like it. All right, so now with everything that we know, can we please get out in the water?
We're going to take you out there and it's going to be a nice gentle day behind us. And that's what we're looking for when we're beginning. Just nice rolling waves that we can stand up and possibly about this big. So it's looking perfect.
Cool. Kids, are you ready?
Yeah.
I know I'm ready. Are you guys ready? I hope so. Sal, let's go.
Let's go surfing! Let's go surfing! Woohoo!
That was so much fun. Sal, thank you so much for teaching us everything you know about surfing. Kids, did you enjoy that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I certainly did. We can pretty much call ourselves surfers now. Probably got lots of practice where we know all the things we need to do to surf. I hope it's inspired you at home to grab a surfboard, get out there, keep trying until you reach your full potential. You can see how much fun it is out in the ocean. I think we're going to get out and surf some more waves. We'll see you on the next video with Ozzie. Until then, stay keen.
Happy surfing! Yeah.
Ozzie, 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 oi. Ozzie is a friend of yours and he's a friend of mine.
G'day kids, Ozzie here. Now who loves to climb things like trees and rocks and the equipment at the playground? Well, that's awesome because today we're going to take things to the next level. We've come along to Climb Fit and we're going to learn all about indoor rock climbing. Now, indoor rock climbing is for little kids right through to the big kids and even adults. We're going to have lots of fun today, kids. So let's get inside and get stuck in.
How you going?
Nice
I'm
to meet
Liz.
you. I'm Ozzie.
Nice.
Thanks for having us here.
Pleasure, man. We love to have you here.
Great stuff. Now, I want to learn all about indoor rock climbing and I want the kids at home to learn about it too. I believe you're the person to teach us.
Yes, I am.
All
Do you
right.
want to come have a look around?
Love to. Let's
Sweet.
go. Let's get started.
Let's go this way. All right, so all down this side, Ozzie, is our kids climbing area. There's some
cool.
people learning to belay right now.
How cool.
Yeah. So we got cargo net.
Yep.
We got a rope. We got a ladder.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. This is my favourite.
Whoa,
Check it out.
Wow.
Wobble blocks.
Wow, so as you're climbing that, it's going to wobble everywhere.
Yeah.
That looks tough.
Yes. And then we got some bones, some cars.
Oh, this is cool.
Yeah. I like this one. What do you call this, Ozzie?
Is that Tetris?
Tetris. So this is my favourite part. This is called the arch.
Oh, wow.
So this is for lead climbing. This is a bit different. You'll notice there's quick draws,
Okay.
which are these clip things,
Okay.
and no rope. So
Yeah,
you have to
right.
bring your own rope to use this wall.
Oh, I see. So
And
all
that's
the other
where you
ones
get
have
real
ropes
monkey.
at the top.
That's right.
These ones you've got to bring your own.
Exactly.
Okay, so that's a step closer to the outdoor rock
A bit
climbing,
closer
is it?
to outdoor, yep.
Oh, very cool.
Right. Yeah.
Wow.
And then hiding in there is our gym.
That's where you get big and
You
strong.
can go and do a workout.
Very cool.
Yeah. So there's plenty to do in here.
Whew. All right, lots to learn.
Yeah.
Now, before I go and climb any of these walls, I need some equipment, is that
You
right?
do, yeah. Should we get some gear?
Let's go and get some gear.
Excellent.
All right, Liz, now I see you've got yourself this.
Yeah.
What's this called?
This is called a harness,
Okay.
Ozzie.
And do I need one of those to climb?
You sure will, bro.
What happens if
Unless
I
you're
didn't
gonna-
bring one?
Well, then you'd boulder.
Okay.
Because you're over 12, aren't
I'm
you?
over 12.
Yeah, so you could boulder.
I could.
But if you want to climb the big walls, you got to wear a harness.
All right, and you got
And
one
I
for
got
me.
one for you.
Perfect.
So these are good fun to put on. They're like a pair of pants with more holes.
Okay.
This black thing here is called the belay loop. So you want that belay loop to be just above your belly button.
Okay, and I just
So
step
you
through there.
step into it.
So am I doing the right thing here? I'm just
Pretty
tightening
much.
things up.
So you want
yeah?
to get the waist up nice and high. And we're going to tighten the waist first. Good job. Is that comfy?
Yeah, I think so.
Looks good, doesn't it?
I think, what do you think? Look good? All right,
All
ready
right.
to climb?
You're ready to climb. All right, so this is our rope. We know it's our rope because it ends at the top of the Tetris climb.
I see.
So we got two ends of the rope. One end, whoop, that's my end.
Okay.
This end is for you.
This is mine.
Yeah, it's got two carabiners on it. That's what these guys are.
Okay.
And now they open like a little birdie's mouth. Num num.
Okay.
And that's going to clip onto your belay loop.
Onto here,
Yeah,
like that.
that's it. Yep.
And is that it?
No, you got to do the other one.
Okay, so I've got to do that,
Yeah. So
On
you
here as well?
always have two carabiners when you're climbing.
double the safety.
And that's exactly
Cool.
right. It's called redundancy.
Oh, there you go.
So we're going
All
to.
these big words.
I know, you're going to talk like grown-ups. So this is called your locking mechanism.
Okay.
And when we twist that down, it locks that gate shut. So try and open that now. Doesn't open.
There you go.
So we're going to do the same on the other one.
Twist it all the way down.
Yeah. And then you're in, you're safe.
All right, I'm feeling nice and secure
That's
in there,
right.
Liz.
And that's called a check.
Okay.
So when I'm in and safe, we're going to check. So you look at each other and you go, check, check.
Check, check.
And
Yours looks safe.
that way, when you do get up there and you start freaking out, the one thing you don't have to freak out about is your harness.
Yep.
Because you know that we've both checked it and you're safe.
My harness and my carabiners are all safe and I'm ready to climb.
Correct.
All right, now, what's a tip that you can give me as a first-time climber to get from here all
Up
the way to the top?
Well, you want to conserve energy. There's another big word.
Okay.
Energy conservation.
Wow, kids, we're learning lots here today.
So we want to do that by resting our arms as much as we can
Okay.
and using our legs as much as we can.
Right.
Okay, so while you're climbing, think about keeping your arms long and lazy
Yeah?
and your legs activated.
Okay.
So from here down, you want to be really switched on and thinking about where those feet are going.
Yep.
So it's going to help your arms rest.
Okay. So putting lots of the weight and the strength and the pressure through your legs,
Yeah.
not your arms.
Correct.
Okay.
I like to call it making your bum heavy.
Making your
So
bum heavy.
a good position to be in is squatting with your arms rested.
Okay.
Like this, ready? So you want your bum heavy and your arms straight.
All right.
Nice and relaxed.
Okay.
And then you can turn your hips to move up. Yeah?
All right.
Have a go.
Okay. All right, I'll wait for you to get clipped in there.
All right, check, check.
Check, check.
Beauty.
Beautiful. All
You're
right,
away.
I'm gonna go. Let's see if I can do this, kids. So, how am I going so far, Liz?
You're looking good, Ozzie. You're looking natural.
Oh, thank you very
I
much.
can see you got one hand off the wall there, so you got lots of pressure off that arm. You can shake it out, have a rest.
Yeah.
You can swap hands, shake the other hand out.
Now, if I'm feeling a little nervous up here
Yeah,
about the height,
yeah.
it's okay just to take a bit of a break, isn't
Yeah,
it?
and look, I'm going to take your weight. Can you feel that on your harness?
I can.
You can sit down now and have a little swing.
So if I was to let go of the wall, what's going to
Yeah.
happen to me? Am I going to fall?
Nope, I got you.
So should
There
I
you
do it?
go.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's fun, huh?
It is fun.
You can even push off the wall and have a swing.
Oh. All right, this is cool. So I'm feeling a bit more comfortable.
Yeah,
I'm
good,
feeling safe,
good.
but I feel like I want to keep climbing.
Good on you.
I want to try and make it to the top.
I reckon you can.
All right, let's see if I can do it. So before I know it, I'm all the way up the top.
That's right, you did it.
I don't think I can go any higher.
No,
So what happens now? Do I jump down?
no, you won't jump. I'll
No.
lower you nice and slowly.
Okay, so I let go and
Yeah,
then lean
so
back.
You let go of the wall. Sometimes if you feel a bit nervous, you can hold the rope in front of you.
Yep.
And then you're just going to slowly walk your feet down the wall. Nice work. You didn't look scared at all.
Well, I didn't feel too scared. I was a
No.
little bit nervous, but I knew that I was in safe hands,
Yeah?
and I knew that the equipment was going to keep me safe if I fell. And I heard your encouragement, which
that's-
made me feel safe as well.
Yeah. This is a fun climb. You could try some of those techniques I talked to you about earlier.
Check, check.
Nice, good work. All good.
All right, ready to
You
roll.
go for it.
Finished.
Yay!
Phew.
All right, I got ya. Ready to come down?
I'm ready.
Awesome.
Oh, that's fun. It's a good view from up there.
It is, isn't it? That's the highest wall.
That's so cool.
Yeah,
That's a lot of fun.
it is, isn't it?
Now, Liz, I'm having an absolute ball here. That wall was super fun.
Awesome.
Now, do you just do this for fun, or is there competitions out there?
Yeah, there are, Ozzie. It's actually going to be in the Olympics this year.
What?
Yeah.
How cool.
That's pretty exciting. It's the first time ever.
That's amazing. So what do
Yeah.
they do? They just time you to see who can get to the top the quickest, or?
Oh, not quite. So there's three different disciplines in
Okay.
the Olympics that they're going to compete with. So we've got lead climbing, which I showed you earlier.
Right,
So they're big, long climbs where you got to clip your own rope in.
right, okay,
And then there's speed climbing,
okay.
which is really, really fast climbing up to the top of a wall.
Right.
And then there's also bouldering.
Bouldering.
So that's the three. You got lead, speed and bouldering.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, you've mentioned that bouldering word a few times. Can you show me what bouldering is all about?
I'd love to. Come
All
on
right.
over.
This is where I don't need ropes, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Before we go up on the bouldering wall, we got to take our harnesses.
Oh, okay. All right.
Let's have a look at how this works.
Okay.
Jump up here with me, Ozzie. Do you notice anything similar up here? Yes, the mat's fun.
It's fun.
Anything similar here to the other walls?
Oh, they've got these holds.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Any numbers?
Numbers, yes,
Yeah.
and colours.
Numbers and colours,
Cool.
that's right. So the thing that's different here is we've got numbers and hands.
Yeah.
So see these
Is that
little
for a high
hands?
10?
That's right, pretty much. So this one is telling us the grade is a 5.
Right.
So that's sort of halfway between easy and hard.
Okay.
And you've got to start the climb with 2 hands on this hold.
Right.
That's it.
So if I'm going to fall,
Yeah.
do I just lay back and land on my back?
Very good, yeah. So if you fall off, you don't want to try and stop yourself with your hands.
Right.
Because you could really hurt yourself.
Yeah.
You don't want to try and like turn and land on your belly. You just want to fall on your feet and then roll onto your back.
Okay.
Yeah? And then you can get up. Nice. That's it. So hands tucked in, knees bent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense. So do you think I can give this number 1 a go?
I think you can.
All right.
I think you're up for it.
Let's see how we go.
Nice work. There you go. Oh, perfect.
And I practiced my fall on the way down.
You did a great job.
That's fun.
So that was shorter, wasn't it? Shorter than the other ones, but a bit
shorter.
more like a puzzle, did you think?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
a little
definitely
bit
had
harder
to
to...
figure out what I was doing
That's right.
on the way up.
Yeah.
Figure out where to put my hands and my feet.
Exactly.
Wow, weird. Good job.
That was a lovely dismount.
Amazing. Perfect dismount. All right, so that's bouldering.
That sure is.
Now, I believe we've got some kids joining us today.
Yeah, little rock rats.
Little rock rats. I like it. They're little rock climber kids.
Yeah, that's right.
I like it. Let's go and join them.
All right, let's find them. Where are our rock rats?
Now these kids look like they are having an absolute ball.
You're right.
It's certainly a lot of fun. I'm having fun. You can tell that they're having fun. But
Yeah.
what is it about indoor rock climbing that is so fun for the kids?
Well, it's adventurous, I guess. You
Yes.
don't get to climb every day unless you're lucky and you work here. It's a whole new way of moving your body.
Yeah.
So it works on balance, strength, memory.
Yeah.
There's a whole lot of skills, and I think humans like to be learning things, even though they don't know they do.
Yeah.
But when you're learning, you're happy because
Yeah.
you're experimenting and doing fun stuff.
Yeah,
So
awesome.
climbing is a really good way to do that as a kid.
Absolutely. And it
Yeah.
looks like it probably teaches them a lot about confidence.
It does, yeah.
Works on their strength.
Yeah, and getting over fears.
Getting over fears.
Yeah.
So for kids that do come along and try it out with their parents and that they just love it and they want to keep coming, is there classes? What's the next step for them?
They're short, Ozzie. We've got all different classes. So we got classes for young ones this age.
Yep.
That goes from 7 to 10.
Okay.
And there we play lots of games and we learn how to get over our fear and we learn about some real simple techniques while we're climbing. And the parents get to learn too. So the parents get to learn how to help their kids when they're frightened.
Nice.
And how to coach their kids up the wall.
I
So
like
that's
it.
really awesome. And then we have classes for older kids as well who are getting a little bit more brave and want to try out some harder stuff.
Cool.
Because there's heaps of techniques you can learn for climbing to make it easier and more efficient.
Yeah.
So we love to teach that stuff here.
I like it.
Yeah.
All right, so if I'm a young kid and I want to bring all my friends here and have a party, can I?
You sure can.
Awesome.
As long as you're 7,
7?
you can come and have a party
So
here.
I've got to wait for my 7th birthday to have a party.
7, yeah.
Okay, and then I can bring all my friends.
You can have all your friends here, and you'll have, your parents will get a belay lesson so they know what they're doing, because you always need a good belayer. And then you can have a party room and have a cake and climb wherever you like.
Sounds perfect.
Yeah.
Speaking of climbing, let's go do some more.
Yeah.
Who had lots of fun today? Yeah, who wants to come back and rock climb again? Yeah. Kids, hopefully you've enjoyed this video today and you'll come along and climb fit and just like these kids, have lots and lots of fun. It's been awesome. Kids, we'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay keen. Hey kids, did you have lots of fun today watching Ozzie? I hope so. Did you know that we've got a heap of Ozzie episodes on our YouTube channel? If you haven't already, go back and have a scroll through. I reckon you'll find some others that you absolutely love. And while you're there, why don't you hit subscribe? That way you won't miss out on any of our new videos that we bring out. We'll see you again soon, kids. Until then, stay keen. Oh, and by the way, did you happen to find the hidden Ozzie icon in that video? Yeah, make sure you look closely because they're in every single video. That's right. Stay keen, kids.
Ozzie, 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 oi! Ozzie is a friend of yours and he's a friend of